For decades, humanity has looked to the stars, not just for planets, not just for signals, but for anomalies. Those rare, inexplicable moments when the cosmos refuses to follow the rules we thought were universal. And now, the James Webb Space Telescope may have found one of the most extraordinary anomalies in recorded history. What began as a routine observation of the third interstellar object ever recorded in our solar system, 3 Atlas, has transformed into something far stranger, far darker, and infinitely more consequential. Deep in the cold void beyond Mars, Webb detected something it was never expected to see, not merely light, but artificial light. A glow that defies every known behavior of comets, asteroids, or any natural body. A signature that obeys no law of reflection or refraction. Astronomers and astrophysicists are now left with a single, chilling question. What is 3 Atlas really? 3 Atlas first appeared as a faint, almost imperceptible speck at the edge of the solar system. Its trajectory was unlike anything a local object could follow, flung across the galaxy by forces beyond our understanding, drifting silently into our cosmic neighborhood. At first, it was treated as a curiosity, like its predecessors, Oumuamua and Borisov. But even in its earliest images, something about it felt wrong. Unlike most interstellar objects, it was unusually bright. Its magnitude didn't correspond to its estimated size or composition. Its shimmer was unnaturally consistent, neither fading as expected nor flaring with the bursts of outgassing or dust typical of comets. It didn't behave like something made of ice or rock. It behaved as though it had an internal source of energy, a heart beating in the darkness of space. Telescopes across the globe focused their lenses on it. And then Webb, with its unparalleled infrared vision, joined the observation. What it revealed was nothing short of astonishing. Perched 1,000,000 miles from Earth at Lagrange Point 2, Webb was designed to peer into the farthest reaches of the universe, to see the unseen, to reveal the hidden. Its instruments, tuned to detect the faintest infrared signatures, were meant to unveil newborn galaxies and distant exoplanets. But when they turned their gaze on 3 Atlas, they found something entirely different. A centralized thermal emission that did not correspond to sunlight reflecting off rock or ice. This object radiated heat from within, as though powered by an engine of unknown origin. The thermal mapping revealed a pattern, faint, irregular, yet deliberate. A pulse. It wasn't random, it had rhythm, cycling in a way that suggested intention. Scientists proposed theories, radioactive decay, subsurface friction, exotic isotopes, but none could fully account for the data. One conclusion remained. This object was powered. As more observations accumulated, a profile of 3 Atlas began to emerge. Its trajectory was far too precise to be chaotic. Its rotation was unnaturally stable, defying inertial drift. Its apparent lack of a cometary tail suggested shielding or casing, protecting it from the radiation of the sun. And the most shocking revelation: parts of its surface reflected light as if polished, like metal. The implications were profound. If 3 Atlas was metallic, structured, and actively emitting energy, we weren't observing a natural object. We were observing technology. And then there was the light itself. Photometric analysis revealed a narrow spectrum, a controlled emission. Not sunlight scattered across ice or dust, but a directed signal. The wavelengths mirrored those used in human communication and guidance systems. The intensity adjusted subtly in response to solar radiation. The pulses weren't random, they were deliberate. Signal analysis confirmed the suspicion. Hidden within the electromagnetic noise was a structured, repeating pulse, too precise to be natural. Not binary, not encoded in any human language, but deliberate. Some speculated it was a beacon. Others thought it might be telemetry, sending information back to its origin. And the most unsettling detail? The pulse had never changed. It was as if 3 Atlas wasn't speaking to us, it was speaking to someone else, someone who had already heard it. Internal reports leaked to journalists revealed that top officials at NASA, ESA, and other global space agencies were already coordinating. The questions were urgent and terrifying. Was 3 Atlas observing planetary alignments, electromagnetic fields, or civilizations like ours? If so, why now? Further studies suggested that the object might be harvesting energy. Its light output fluctuated with its proximity to the Sun, hinting at a solar collection system embedded beneath its surface. The surrounding dust cloud could serve as both camouflage and a solar absorption medium. 3 Atlas may be a self-sustaining interstellar craft, dormant for centuries, only activating when it reached a star system worth investigating. Then, the extraordinary occurred. Its luminosity spiked dramatically, nearly 40% in under 2 minutes. Webb detected the sudden flare, and ground-based observatories confirmed it. This wasn't a natural outburst. There were no solar-wind interactions, no collisions, no fragments breaking apart. It was as though someone, or something, had flipped a switch. And with the flare came motion. 3 Atlas shifted slightly, subtly, but measurably. Its path through the solar system altered in a way gravity alone could not explain. Even accounting for solar radiation pressure failed to account for the change. It was deliberate. The object was no longer just passing through, it had intent. Spectroscopic analysis revealed elements and compounds that raised more alarms. Reflective alloys, rare earth elements, and spectral lines of substances unknown on Earth. These were materials engineered or synthesized under conditions not naturally occurring. The compounds suggested either extreme antiquity, predating human civilization by millennia, or a civilization far beyond our current technological capability. The behavior of the object hinted at mathematical intent. Course corrections, light flares, and even its timing followed prime number sequences. Its path mirrored Fibonacci arcs when plotted against planetary positions. Every detail pointed to deliberate design. This was no longer an interstellar probe, it might be an interstellar message, encoded not in symbols or sound, but in behavior itself. At the SETI Institute, a team dared to take action. They sent a carefully structured signal containing universal mathematical constants, the periodic table, and visual representations of humanity. Days passed. Then, precisely 72 hours later, a subtle return pulse arrived. Not a language, not a reflection, but a deliberate acknowledgement. 3 Atlas had received our message and had chosen to respond. Since then, anomalies have multiplied. Webb's thermal sensors fluctuated unexpectedly. Ground-based telescopes experienced glitches only when pointed at the object. It isn't just a visitor, it's a sentient observer, selectively revealing itself. And now, humanity faces the ultimate question. Was 3 Atlas merely passing through, cataloging our solar system? Or is it the first of many, a scout preparing the way for something far greater? We may never know whether it is machine, organic, or something entirely beyond comprehension. What matters is this: it came, it observed, and it responded. Somewhere, in the cold, endless dark, something may now be turning its attention toward the small blue planet that blinked first. The countdown may have already begun. The universe has reminded us once again, we are not the center. We are the observed.